Oh my gosh, those are such big implants.
This has to stop. The body shaming needs to stop.
Some of Hollywood's most iconic celebrities have fallen victim to the allure of plastic surgery.
You have to realize that I've been through so much pain.
However, for a few unfortunate souls, this quest for perfection has taken a disastrous turn, altering their features in ways that have not only impacted their public image, but also cast a shadow over their careers.
People will tell you how much money they have. They will not ask you about plastic surgery.
From Janice Dickinson's facelift to Madonna's ever-evolving features, these are the top 20 Hollywood celebrities who ruined their careers with plastic surgery. Number 20. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan soared to stardom in the 90s, charming us in iconic romantic comedies like Sleepless in Seattle, When Harry Met Sally, and You've Got Mail. Despite some roller coaster career moments, Ryan is not ready to swap her script for a retirement plan just yet. In 2023, she graced the big screen after an 8-year break in What Happens Later. Fans were overjoyed, but the real suspense unfolded on social media, where her bad and bizarre plastic surgery rumors had everyone losing sleep. While whispers of facelift mishaps circulate, Ryan has never confirmed any cosmetic procedures. An expert, however, suggested she may have undergone a flawed facelift performed in the wrong direction, sideways instead of vertical. Despite the speculation surrounding her appearance, Meg Ryan remains confident and secure in her identity. Number 19. Jennifer Grey. Jennifer Grey, a shining star in the 1980s, underwent not one but 2 nose jobs, which rendered her nearly unrecognizable. The second surgery, intended to fix issues from the first, left her nose truncated and dwarfed, causing even her closest friends to do a double take. Believe it or not, Jennifer's decision to alter her appearance resulted in a swift shunning by the industry. In a surprising revelation in 2022, she spilled the nose job beans, confessing that the idea initially sprouted from her mother, Jo Wilder. Apparently, since Jennifer was little, her mom thought it would be pragmatic to carve out a Hollywood-friendly face. Regretting the decision like a bad blind date, Jennifer shares that she entered the operating room as a celeb and emerged as a mysterious stranger. She hilariously labels the nose job as an experience straight from hell. According to her, she's now forever stuck as the once famous actress who went from recognizable to "Where do I know you from?" all thanks to the nose job. Number 18. Courtney Cox. Hollywood's obsession with eternal youth and flawless beauty has turned celebs into the surgical equivalent of a fixer-upper home, and Courtney Cox, our beloved Monica from the popular sitcom Friends, fell into the renovation trap. Courtney herself candidly acknowledges succumbing to societal pressures to maintain a youthful facade. However, her foray into plastic surgery, involving the use of fillers, revealed the perils associated with conforming to societal expectations. In interviews, she spoke about her regrets. It turns out, relying on injections and fillers is like trying to Photoshop your way through life. Eventually, you end up looking like a Snapchat filter gone wrong. Fast forward to 2017, and Courtney decided to break up with her fillers. This was no small breakup. It was a transformational split that marked the beginning of her journey back to her authentic self. She ditched the artificial enhancements to reclaim her real face, bidding farewell to the unnatural and unsettling changes. Courtney Cox isn't just a sitcom legend. She has become a truth-teller in the world of plastic perfection. She's waving the caution flag, urging everyone to think twice before jumping on the beauty bandwagon, emphasizing that self-acceptance is the true glam trend. Who needs fillers when you can fill your life with authenticity, right? Number 17. Renee Zellweger. Renee Zellweger, renowned in Hollywood for her exceptional acting prowess, has graced the screens in major films over the past decades, earning critical acclaim for her performances. However, in recent years, she found herself under the spotlight, not for an Oscar-worthy performance, but for the rumors swirling around her supposed plastic surgery adventures. The gossip mill kicked into overdrive when she made a return to the red carpet, and lo and behold, her appearance seemed to have taken a detour. In 2014, at the Elle Women in Hollywood Awards, Renee, who was then 45, made a public appearance after taking a break from the scene since the age of 41. Observers turned into amateur detectives, whispering that maybe, just maybe, Renee had a rendezvous with cosmetic enhancements. Fans quickly commented on her altered look, suggesting various procedures including a facelift, fillers, and Botox. Even the press joined the circus, with major publications joining in the critique of her facial transformation. They questioned why she would tinker with her already fabulous face. This was a level of public judgment that would have shaken most individuals. Amidst the chaos, Renee denied any plastic surgery rumors, attributing her new appearance to natural aging and lifestyle changes. Despite her assertions, a significant number of people remain unconvinced, with skeptics insisting that her denials were as believable as a fish riding a bicycle. Number 16. Tara Reid. Tara Reid, catapulted into the limelight with The Big Lebowski and riding the late 90s to early thousands cinema wave, found herself on a wild roller coaster, starring in American Pie and its sequels. In 2004, she decided to try some changes with breast implants and liposuction. Unfortunately, things didn't go smoothly. The liposuction left her stomach with uneven skin, and the breast augmentation resulted in nipples that didn't look right. To make matters worse, at a party in 2004, a wardrobe malfunction exposed one of her breasts, and pictures of her oddly shaped nipples spread online. Following the internet chaos, Tara declared she was devastated. Well, who wouldn't be? But the makeover saga doesn't end there. Tara went all in for body contouring by the same surgeon, but this didn't turn out well either. In an interview, she described her stomach as bumpy and bulging, with an added bonus of a hernia that stopped her from wearing a bikini. By 2006, she decided to undo the changes, but the damage was done to her career. In 2008, she looked back at her American Pie days, realizing everyone used to praise her. However, she also admitted she didn't appreciate it enough at the time. Tara confessed she's now scared of going under the knife again, and who can blame her after such a bumpy ride? Number 15. Linda Evangelista. Linda Evangelista, a supermodel hailed as one of the greatest, took an unexpected hiatus a few years ago. Why? Blame it on a cosmetic procedure gone wrong. On September 23, 2021, she revealed the truth about her disappearance. According to her, it was due to a cosmetic misadventure induced by persuasive television advertisements. Enticed by the promise of fat-freezing magic, Linda underwent a procedure that left her not just unrecognizable, but also with a rare side effect known as paradoxical adipose hyperplasia. This fancy term describes a situation where frozen fat cells decide to rebel and expand instead of breaking down. Now Linda is on a journey to embrace self-love, but let's not sugarcoat it. She wishes she had a time machine to undo that procedure. If she had known it could jeopardize her career and plunge her into depression, she would have given that fat-freezing escapade a hard pass. The aftermath is not just physical changes, but a lingering psychological toll. Luckily, Linda found solace in her friends, who provided the much-needed support. Lesson learned: not every magic trick from a television advert leads to a happily ever after. Number 14. Heidi Montag. Heidi Montag, catapulted into the spotlight in 2006 with MTV's The Hills. She decided to make 2009 a memorable year by undergoing a jaw-dropping 10 cosmetic procedures in a single day. At just 23, she went all in, from a chin reduction to liposuction, a breast boost, brow lift, rhinoplasty revision, facial fat injections, to autoplasty. It was a full makeover marathon. During these surgeries, Heidi faced a life-threatening moment due to an alleged mix-up in pain relief dosage. Dr. Meg Ryan, who had performed the procedures for free, had assured her of a speedy recovery within a few months. However, reality had other plans, and it took more than a year for Heidi to get back on her feet. During this time, Heidi found herself barely able to talk, thanks to a piece of her chin that had been sawed off. Nurses became her roommates as they helped her through months of recovery, and the slow healing process forced her to bow out of the hills midway through its last season. The show continued without her for its grand finale, leaving Heidi with a transformative tale and a few regrets. Reflecting on the experience, Heidi admitted she's not anti-surgery but wishes she had waited until wiser, more mature years. Because really, who needs 10 procedures in a day at 23? Number 13. Rinna. Rinna, known for her theatrics on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, often finds herself in the spotlight not just for her acting, but for her lips, which have become a topic of lively conversation. In the mid-80s, Lisa underwent lip fillers, an experience that drastically altered her appearance. In 2013, she disclosed the details, recounting how she opted for silicone injections into her lips at the age of 24. Eventually, she had to have a doctor remove as much as possible because the silicone, having overstayed its welcome, started seeping out and causing scar tissue. The repercussions of her distinctive pout were not just physical. Many speculated that it influenced her Hollywood trajectory, relegating her to smaller television roles for a significant part of her career. In another interview, she got real about changing faces. Sure, looking fresher is one thing, but according to Rinna, she felt like she looked like a freak. Feeling tired of the constant lip scrutiny, Lisa went under the knife again in 2016, this time to reduce the size of her upper lip. Number 12. Lara Flynn Boyle. Lara Flynn Boyle, a TV A-lister in the early 1990s, found herself on a different trajectory around the mid-2000s when her lips began to take center stage, noticeably larger than before. By 2006, following the cancellation of Las Vegas, her career seemed to follow suit, dwindling down to TV movies and guest roles. In a candid moment with the media, Boyle expressed her struggle. "I know I may be running out of time. There are just not that many roles for older women. On a vanity level, I am not looking forward to aging at all. I think I look pretty good now." What makes this statement particularly heartbreaking is that she made it at the age of 32. The contrast between her youthful age and the challenges she perceived in the industry highlights the pressures and limitations faced by women in Hollywood, especially in the context of aging. It sheds light on the challenges actors, even in their early 30s, may encounter in an industry that often prioritizes youth. Number 11. Joan Van Arc. Joan Van Arc was a soap opera sensation, hitting the big time with roles in Dallas and Knots Landing from the late 70s to the early 90s. Back in the day, she was the talk of the town, stealing the show with her acting prowess. However, her appearance has undergone a significant transformation, and not for the better, due to multiple plastic surgeries gone awry. Despite being a stunning figure during the peak of her acting career, a source in January 2020 described her face as appearing melted, reflecting the unfortunate outcomes of her plastic surgery endeavors. Rumor has it that Joan's long-standing insecurities nudged her towards the plastic surgery route. It seems the poor woman never quite fancied her natural appearance and, once she hit the jackpot, decided to throw some money at the issue. Sadly, the results don't seem to have given her the Hollywood glow-up she was aiming for. In a world where money can't always buy happiness or the perfect face, Joan Van Arc's plastic surgery escapades remind us that sometimes it's best to embrace what you've got. Number 10. Mickey Rourke. Back in the 80s, Mickey Rourke was the go-to guy in Hollywood, starring in hits like Diner, Barfly, Year of the Dragon, and Angel Heart. However, he took an unexpected detour, stepping into the boxing ring as an amateur, and his once-respected face paid the price. The injuries sustained in the ring, coupled with well-intentioned but unfortunate surgeries, altered his appearance significantly. In 2009, Rourke told the Daily Mail that his nose had taken 2 beatings and his cheekbones were literally shattered during his boxing adventures. To fix it, he underwent a series of surgeries, 5 to rebuild his nose and 1 on his cheekbone. Unfortunately, he admitted to choosing the wrong guy to put his face back together, leading to visible alterations that left him in a state of shame. Acting jobs stopped coming because of how his face looked. Then, out of the blue, a filmmaker named Darren Aronofsky cast Rourke in The Wrestler, giving him a chance to reclaim his status as a top-billed star. Mickey rose from the ashes, scoring roles in Iron Man 2, The Expendables, and Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. Yet, despite his career resurrection, reports suggest Rourke is still drawn to the allure of surgery, because he doesn't like what he sees in the mirror every morning. Number 9. Joan Rivers. The late Joan Rivers found immense joy in two things: making people laugh and plastic surgery. Joan wasn't shy about her love for plastic surgery, and this earned her the nickname Hollywood's Queen of Plastic Surgery. Unlike many stars, she proudly shared her experiences. Joan's journey under the knife began with an eye lift at the age of 32, the same age she became famous on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Over the next 50 years, she embraced multiple procedures, including 2 facelifts, a nose job, and enough Botox to make her plastic surgeon say, "That's enough for today," whenever she showed up. Despite concerns from some, Joan remained undeterred, continuing with her surgeries until her passing. In a memoir written by her daughter Melissa, it was revealed that Joan had 348 cosmetic operations in her life. Surprisingly, she was never happy with how she looked and always felt like she was less than. In the end, it wasn't the plastic surgery that led to her demise. Instead, complications during a throat surgery tragically took her away. Number 8. Melanie Griffith. Let's talk about Melanie Griffith and her adventure with plastic surgery. She started getting procedures done in the late 90s, focusing on her lips and possibly a facelift. Unfortunately, the results didn't exactly bring back her natural beauty, and Hollywood wasn't exactly applauding. The job offers weren't flowing in like before. Melanie only realized she might have gone a bit too far with the plastic surgery when everyone on the planet noticed. So, off she went to another doctor, hoping they could work some magic to undo what had been done. Now, Melanie aims for a more natural look. But social media hasn't been kind, with many people expressing their negative opinions and telling her she looks terrible. It goes to show that even in the glamorous world of Hollywood, things don't always turn out the way you hope, and the pressure to look a certain way can have its downsides. Melanie's journey with plastic surgery is a reminder that sometimes less is more. Number 7. Nikki Cox. Nikki Cox used to be considered really attractive, with a natural look that everyone admired. She had a successful career for more than 10 years, but lately she hasn't been getting as much work. Since 2009, she has mainly been doing voiceover work. However, what really brought her back into the headlines was her decision to change her appearance through plastic surgery. While we're not sure exactly when or if she had any procedures done, things took a surprising turn in 2013 when paparazzi captured photos of Nikki with extremely swollen lips and a puffy face, leaving many of us scratching our heads about her transformation. In those photos, Radar Online described Nikki as a far cry from her former self, while Daily Mail went on to say she was almost unrecognizable and looking older than her 34 years. To shed some light on the situation, a famed plastic surgeon, Dr. Michael Fiorillo, chimed in. He revealed that Nikki definitely appears to have gotten some sort of filler in her cheeks and lips. Despite this apparent makeover, Dr. Fiorillo doesn't think she did anything more drastic than getting fillers. Number 6. Reed Ewing. Reed Ewing, known for playing Dylan on Modern Family, opened up about his tough struggle with body dysmorphia back in 2015. After moving to Los Angeles, he became fixated on what he thought were flaws in his appearance. His first dive into plastic surgery happened at 19 with cheek implants, an experience he described as not just physically painful, but emotionally challenging. To hide the aftermath, he had to wear a mask for weeks, even temporarily fleeing his home to keep the surgery under wraps. The cheek implants didn't have the desired effect. Instead, they made his face look gaunt by emphasizing his cheekbones more than his actual cheeks. To fix this, a second doctor suggested a chin implant, leading to a series of additional procedures aimed at correcting the initial surgeries gone wrong. It became a cycle, and Ewing found himself trapped in a plastic surgery addiction. After the conclusion of Modern Family, Ewing's acting career slowed down, and although he didn't explicitly blame the surgeries for the downturn, it certainly affected his finances. He admitted to using his acting earnings and even borrowing money from his parents and grandmother during desperate times. Now Ewing has decided to steer clear of plastic surgery, realizing it only deepened his insecurities and sense of isolation. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. The world of Hollywood is known for its glamour and beauty. But behind the scenes, many celebrities are turning to plastic surgery to enhance their looks. From nose jobs to breast implants, celebrities are using these procedures to fit into the industry's standards of beauty. While some celebrities openly admit to having plastic surgery, others keep it under wraps. Some procedures are more noticeable than others, but they all have the same goal: to make the celebrity look younger, more attractive, and more successful. What do you think about plastic surgery among celebrities? Do you think it's a necessary evil to stay ahead in the industry, or is it an unhealthy obsession with perfection? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Number 5. Heather Morris. Being a dancer means your body is your job. When Heather Morris got breast implants, it unexpectedly jeopardized her livelihood. In an interview, Morris explained that when she was younger, she thought implants were what she wanted. But now she regrets it. The implants made it difficult for her to stay active because her chest was constantly sore. It was painful, and for someone used to being active, the implants were more of a hassle than anything. So she made the decision to have them removed. Fortunately, the removal surgery went well, and now Morris is back to being as active as ever in her dancing career and acting. The Glee star not only works as a dance instructor, but also stars in the Lifetime original movie Fatal Fandom. Clearly, her second surgery turned out to be a better choice for her career compared to the first one. Number 4. Ashlee Simpson. If you are a millennial, chances are you were a big fan of Ashlee Simpson's music back in the day, especially her 2004 album Autobiography with hits like Pieces of Me, Shadow, and La La. Following the success of her debut, she released 2 more albums, I Am Me in 2005 and Bittersweet World in 2008. Amid her rising fame, rumors circulated that Ashlee had undergone plastic surgery, specifically a nose job. In July 2006, she graced the cover of Marie Claire, spreading the message of self-acceptance, emphasizing that everyone is unique and beautiful in their own way. However, shortly after that, she was seen with a totally different nose. Marie Claire got flooded with letters from readers who felt like Ashlee wasn't practicing what she preached. The magazine even published a note expressing their confusion and disappointment. Although Ashlee didn't openly talk about the procedure, she did emphasize that she feels confident in her own skin. Nowadays, she's more focused on her family than chasing fame. Number 3. Janice Dickinson. Janice Dickinson claims she is the first supermodel, but she went through a lot to keep up her appearance. She openly shared getting a facelift, tummy tuck, facial fillers, and fixing a botched breast implant. All these changes cost a ton of money, and in 2013, she had to file for bankruptcy. Most of the debt was reportedly because of her cosmetic surgeries. But surprisingly, a year later, $1 million of her debts was cleared. The not-so-great part is that all these surgeries might have affected her career. The fashion industry can be tough, especially on models as they get older. Janice's different look and sometimes difficult attitude might be why she had fewer acting roles in the last 20 years. On the bright side, she did pop up on TV shows being herself. So, while Janice Dickinson tried to stay super, it seems like her journey had its ups and downs, not just in money, but also in her career path. Number 2. Madonna. Madonna has been one of the most influential and successful pop stars of all time, and her ever-changing appearance has been a source of fascination and speculation for many years. In the 1990s, Madonna's appearance began to change more dramatically. She is believed to have had a rhinoplasty, which narrowed and refined the tip of her nose. She is also thought to have had Botox injections to smooth out the wrinkles on her forehead and around her eyes. In addition, she is believed to have used dermal fillers to add volume to her cheeks and lips. In February 2023, Madonna's appearance at the Grammys stirred controversy, with many noting a significant departure from her original look and what's expected for a woman in her 60s. Social media buzzed with opinions. Madonna, however, attributed the altered appearance to a long-lens camera. Yep, apparently, it's the camera's fault she looked like she had one too many marshmallows. Classic Madonna blaming technology for a puffy moment. Number 1. Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling, the familiar face from Beverly Hills 90210, had a unique look from the get-go, making her stand out in Hollywood. But Tori wasn't entirely comfortable with her natural self and decided to tinker with her appearance, trying to make her facial features more distinct. Unfortunately, despite these efforts, she didn't land the big roles she was hoping for in TV and movies. Fast forward to 2021, and Tori found herself in the middle of plastic surgery rumors. A photo she posted had everyone thinking she looked completely different, sparking accusations that she went under the knife. Tori, however, firmly denied these claims. Not only did people criticize her, but some even started drawing parallels between her and Khloe Kardashian's facial features. Tori, not one to let rumors run wild, set the record straight in an interview, swearing she hadn't undergone any new cosmetic procedures. According to her, it was all about the magic of contouring. She even attributed her youthful appearance to having good DNA. So there you have it. Tori Spelling's journey through the twists and turns of Hollywood and the rumors that keep chasing her. Even when she insists it's just the power of makeup and good genes. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.